Good morning, everybody. Eric here with driverlineup.com. World's okay steering wheel holder. It's like 0500-ish. And for those who haven't watched our videos before, by the way, you should subscribe to this channel because it's pretty okay. But if you subscribe to the channel, you get the story in order. We have a headlight that doesn't work, so we can't drive at night. So, kind of got to work our way back to Springfield and get this thing taken care of, but we got to wait until the sun comes up. So, two things I want to invite you guys to do, which I haven't invited everyone to do for some time now. And yes, Do It All Trucker, I am at a rest area doing a update from a rest area. But two things I want to invite everybody to do this weekend. Today's Sunday. Of course, you might be watching it Monday, Thursday. You might watch this video much later. But if you haven't already done so, check out driverlineup.com. It's a social community. There's about 150 current, former, future Prime drivers on the app. It does have a mobile app. It's pretty cool. I mean, it works just like Facebook's got groups, profiles, all that good stuff. So come join us over there. I've got to try to get more active in there, answering questions and things of that nature. The second thing I want to invite you to join us on is Discord, which is a chat app on steroids. And we've got another Prime driver who's like an expert at Discord, and he's set up this Discord server with brilliance, man. I mean, he's got it. When you join it, and the links to both of these are below in the description, but when you join the Discord, you can select various different categories. Holy crap, it's dark over there. And it'll categorize the chat topics for you. So really cool place. Jen and I both get down into the comments here on the videos, although we're still behind on that. But Discord and Driver Lineup are a better place to kind of just stay in contact with us. So please check out those two if you haven't done so already. There's quite a few using Discord as well. So we're working on getting those grown. We'll be spending quite a time on them here the next couple days while we're in Springfield. So I see a lot of questions. You guys know I'm having this nightmare problem with my headlight. And first let me give you a quick update on that. Today's gonna be a bit of a battle because the headlight did pop on yesterday. Because when you start the truck, it resets it. So I've been leaving the headlight in the on position because I need it to be throwing that fault when it gets to Peterbilt, because it doesn't log that particular fault in the computer. And if I show up to Peterbilt with it working, then I'm not going to get the back pay on all the breakdown that I've gone through over the past couple months, and they're not going to be able to diagnose the problem. So basically today what's got to happen is I got to get the headlights got to go out, and it absolutely will. But when it goes out, I have to leave the headlights on and not shut the truck off. So it could be, I'm guessing I'll get it to go off in St. Louis because there's, it's really rough roads going through there. But the challenge is going to be that I'm probably going to need to take this load over to Prime Command in Springfield, and I'm probably going to have to go inside and tell them in the plaza that I need to drop the trailer outside the plaza, because if I go through the plaza, they're going to want me to turn the truck off for inspection. Well, I can't turn the truck off. Van with Peterbilt was very explicit. Once that headlight goes out and you get that fault, do not turn the truck off. He said go straight to Peterbilt, pull the tractor right up next to the flagpole, call him on his personal cell phone, and they're going to get the team out there with that fault on, with the headlight off. So I can't turn the truck off once this happens. So I have to drive, you know, probably 200 miles without turning the truck off, which is not a problem, of course. But then I got to deal with this load. I don't really want to pull the load into Peterbilt, because if they need to keep the truck there, I don't want to be like, hey, you know, I got to take this loaded trailer over to Prime now. So I need to get the loaded trailer to Prime. But like I said, I can't turn the truck off, and they're going to want me to turn the truck off if I go through the plaza. So it's going to be an interesting day, but we hope to get it resolved. So anyway, I've seen a lot of questions from you guys on, you know, why don't I just go back to Freightliner? I had a Freightliner, had a 2020 Freightliner Cascadia. I trained in a Freightliner, 2 different Freightliners. And and honestly, I kind of like the Freightliner. I love the fuel mileage. There's a lot of things I like about Freightliner. No, I was in the shop. I wouldn't say often. I'm not in the shop often with the Peterbilt either, outside of the headlight issue. But I was in the shop a bit with the Freightliner. So it's not like if you get a Freightliner, you're just never going to go to the shop. That's not the case. The difference is with the Freightliner, you can get them warranty work done at Prime and at TAs and Loves, etc. You can't do that with Peterbilt. That's what makes Peterbilt more challenging, is it has to go to a dealership. And if it's something significant like my problem, then it has to go to the dealership in Springfield, where Van, who's the national Peterbilt rep, can get more intimately involved. So you ask me, why don't I go back to Freightliner? Well, hell no, I'm never going back to Freightliner if I can help it. And there's one key reason, and that is comfort. And there is just, I'm sorry guys, having driven a Freightliner, newer Freightliner Cascadia, and now a newer Peterbilt, there is no comparison on comfort, none on the ride, like not even remotely close. If I was a solo driver, maybe I would go back to Freightliner, maybe, because the rough road doesn't really matter. There's no one in the back trying to sleep, you know what I'm saying? It's just me driving, and then when I'm sleeping, I'm parked. But as a team, I could not sleep in the Freightliner, man. It was so rough back there in the sleeper. And the Peterbilt is a whole different scenario. You still feel bumps and stuff, but some of the shock is absorbed. A lot of the shock is absorbed. And I don't know if it's just a longer wheelbase or if it's just better suspension. I don't know. But I'm telling you, the Peterbilt is such a better ride than the Freightliner. And for that reason alone, being that we are a team truck, we'll never go back. It's still worth it. Even with this headlight issue, guys, it's still worth it. I love the Peterbilt ride, and I can't give that up. And then some other minor things, not minor, I guess, but like, for example, the bed's bigger in the Peterbilt. It's not like 2 feet bigger, but it's bigger. It's enough to be very noticeable. It's just bigger, and it feels more spacious inside the Peterbilt. I don't know why. I have no idea why that is. I'm just telling you, it feels more open and spacious in the Peterbilt. And then there's, you know, a couple other little things. I like the way the Jake brake works a lot better. You don't have to toggle that shit all day long. You just set it where you want and you go throughout your day. You never have to really worry about Jake brake. So it's just when it comes to actually the drive and the ride and being able to sleep as a team, Peterbilt is unmatched, in my opinion. And so, because I intend to run a team truck for, you know, foreseeable future, I'm like, that's the setup I need. That's the situation I need. So I'm not gonna give it up. It's just this damn headlight issue, man. Outside of that, I love it. I love the Peterbilt. It's a great truck. I don't want to go back to Freightliner. I never could sleep. I'm telling you, man, Freightliner was a freaking nightmare for us running as a team. I couldn't sleep. So that's why I'm not going back to Freightliner. That's why I'm staying with Peterbilt. So hopefully that answers that question, because I see it like every single day, because every day I'm talking about this headlight issue. And people say, you gotta get out of that Peterbilt. Too much shop time. Like I said, it's just a headlight. It's not, if the headlight issue is fixed, I'd be on my way and wouldn't have a lot of shop time. It's just it's a better quality truck, other than sometimes you get a truck that just has some little issues. So anyway, that's my situation. We'll be in Springfield. We're like 300 miles out. Wanted to get there last night, but because we can't drive at night, once the sun went down, my headlights started popping back off. Had to pull over at the rest area and call it a day, which sucked. Because I'm definitely willing to just chew through 650, 660 miles. So it's a pain in the butt when you can't do that. And now we have to go deal with this, figuring out how to get this load over to Prime without going through the plaza. So the sun's about to come up. We're gonna get on that, and we'll give you another update when we get on that end. Thanks so much, guys. Be safe, make good decisions, drive to thrive. Talk to you soon.